Weekly Outdoor Plus, a new and exciting outdoor show right here on Fox 55 WFXS, every Sunday from 10:30 to 11 a.m., presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. Now sit back and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Welcome to Weekly Outdoor Plus Television. It's a week before my turkey season, and there's about maybe a foot of snow left now. It's cold outside, so I thought I'd come in here to get ready for my turkey season. So I'm standing here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, and I got my TrueFire hardcore release. I got my hunting coat on because I'm going to practice with my hunting coat like I'm going to hunt, and I'll explain that to you later. I got my Carbon Express Maximum Red broadhead arrow, HHA sight housing, and what I'm doing now, I'm just going to take a few shots to make sure my hunting stuff is ready to go, because I've been shooting targets all winter with my target bow. I haven't really shot this bow a lot other than a little techno hunt. So I'm going to get it all set up and ready to go. So then I'm going to practice shooting out of the blind and at a turkey target and with my coat on. And like I say, the coat deal is the sleeve part of it. If you got a big sleeve like this and you're going to shoot your arrow, when your string hits that, your arrow's going to fly off target by, it could be as much as a foot, maybe more, depending on how far you're shooting. So what you want to do is practice with it, and there is actually a stance where you can drop your shoulder and relax your arm, and your string will move away from your coat. And if you're really stretched out and tight, your string's going to be right on your coat. If you shoot like you're supposed to, relaxed with a nice relaxed grip, your arm will be away from your coat, or your string will be away from your coat, and you won't get that whack in the string on your coat. But anyway, I'm going to take a couple shots here, just make sure everything's ready to go. Then I'm going to get in the blind and take a couple shots. Then whack my coat. Nice release. Peep sight's good. I'll have to sight in a little bit with these new broadhead arrows. And no matter what you're hunting, whether it's turkey, deer, even fish, you want to practice with your equipment, with your hunting clothes on before you go out and hunt, just to make sure you make good shots.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s.
Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs.
Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products.
But we have great service.
Since this week is all about turkey hunting tips, we're bringing back a couple of Mike Mansell's turkey hunts from last year. First, we start out with another one of him and his father. You may remember him from 2 weeks ago.
It's 44 degrees. It's a windy morning. We're going to a pretty good spot, so if we don't have anything going by 6 o'clock in this area, we know that we'll probably move on to someplace else. So let's go get them.
See it? It's coming to the right now. I think it's a hen.
Bad morning, really windy. We got in here and we heard a few gobbles. We set up on them and we came straight from the west. Walked right up to Romeo, and I had kind of a bad angle on them. There was a tree in front of me, and I knew Michael could see him with the camera, but I had a tough time seeing him. I had to kind of lean around the tree. I kind of shot a little earlier than I wanted to, but I was afraid if he went back to the left, I wasn't going to get a shot at him. And I knew Michael had a good angle on him, so I didn't waste any time on him.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Why go anywhere else when Rookie Sports Pub in Stevens Point has 52 different beers on tap? Known as Portage County's best sports bar for live music and karaoke venue, they have 12 HD TVs, all sports, all the time. Keep up with their Facebook page for all upcoming live music and see who's going to be on the Point Brewery comedy stage next. No joke, they have comedy shows. Also, a local favorite for burgers, wings, and pizza, even free taps and rails on your birthday. Find them on Facebook and catch out the action at Rookie Sports Pub on 3425 Church Street in Stevens Point. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Now that I got all my equipment working good, I'm going to show you when you're shooting out of a ground blind, you have to make sure you have clearance, because you can look through your sight and your broadhead will actually be in the tent, in the wall. And believe me, I've seen it happen. People shot their tent with the arrows and shotguns. When you draw back like this, you think you're good. Now look at where my pin is. I can see my turkey target, but my arrow is going to go right through the side of my tent. And trust me, that'll end up a miss, because I've seen it happen. Anyway, so you got to make sure your window's open enough where your broadhead or your arrow is going to clear the tent, and you'll be able to see good through your sight at the same time. And then now that I'm in my blind, I got plenty of room here. It's kind of a nice setup. I'm comfortable. I got a nice chair with a back. I can sit a long time without getting antsy or want to stand up or anything. The only thing I'm missing is a cooler full of sandwiches, but we don't have that here today. Anyway, I'm going to open my blind just to practice. I got it open more than I would hunting now, just because I'm just practicing shooting, sitting down at my turkey target and stuff. So when I'm hunting, I'll have it closed more. I'll shoot through this smaller window, which I'll show you later. So now that I'm all set, I'm going to just take a couple practice shots. I have a Carbon Express lighted knock on too, because a lot of times turkey early morning is kind of low light yet, and you want to see where your arrow goes. So we're going to try the lighted knock and the whole ball wax. Okay. It looks like a pretty nice shot to me. And everything went good. I'm comfortable. Okay, I practiced shooting through this big window just to practice. Now, when it comes to actual hunting, I'm going to shoot through a screen like this type of screen, or they have a smaller screen in this window. We're going to practice through the screen, and they're actually designed to shoot an arrow with a broadhead right through it. You don't even have to open it. And on this particular blind, it's lined with light plastic so that, well, it's for deer and bear. Don't smell you. Turkeys probably can't smell you, but it's kind of a nice looking deal here. So I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to shoot a couple arrows through each of these screens just to practice how the real hunt will be. And I don't want to practice a lot of arrows through the screens, because if you ruin them, you have to replace them. So I practice without the screen, and then I just do 1 or 2 arrows through the screen to make sure that my sight is on and the arrow flight's good. Alright, now I'm going to shoot an arrow through the screen, see if I get good arrow flight. And I had to adjust my chair a little bit because the window's smaller, so you probably want to do that ahead of time too. And I noticed one thing, after hunting season last year, I took the felt off my rest because I shot a lot of 3D and I didn't want to just wear it out, so I took it off, saved it for now. And now I notice when I'm practicing, you can hear my arrow slide on that rest. I'm going to have to put some felt back on, because deer or turkey or anything you're hunting is going to hear that. Probably take off for the high country. Okay, we're going to give her a shot through the screen and see what happens. Like I say, I had to adjust my chair. Alright, look out, turkey. Looks like perfect shot. Went about the same hole, went right through the screen, so that's a nice thing. Now next thing we'll do is we'll turn this blind and we'll try to shoot through the screen with the, it's a bigger window, it's the one with the plastic for the scent shield, and I'm going to try one through there too, in case if turkey comes in through on the side of the tent, I'll have to shoot right and left too, as well as forward.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. the Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware is all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
But we have great service.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com. Okay, now after I told you before, I shot a couple times, I could hear my arrow dragging on the rest, so I went and put these felt liners on the prongs so you can't hear it. It doesn't make that loud dragging sound. And another thing, when you do put those on, say you have a bare rest and you go and put some felt on it, you should probably shoot again and re-sight, because you're going to shoot higher because your arrow sits higher up on your rest. And when you take the felt off, your arrow drops down in the groove more, or whatever kind of rest you have, you put felt on it, raises it up, so you'll probably shoot a little bit higher. So you may have to adjust your sight a little bit, but I think it's really important to make your draw quiet as possible, whether it's your rest, your close, your everything, you know, just to be quiet. For those of you who are going to be out turkey hunting out of ground blind, I'll tell you how important it is. When I shoot standing up, my sight picture is real steady. My pin barely moves on the target at all. When I sit down and draw back, my pin moves like crazy. It's totally different. So it's really good to practice a few times so you expect that. You'll be able to maybe relax, hold a little steadier once it starts moving around. And on these chairs, I prefer one with a back just because it's more comfortable, and I am getting a little older. And next year I'm going to be in the NFAA senior division, so I'm going to kill a lot more than just turkeys. There's going to be a lot of targets. Anyway, with this chair, you can eat, if you're deer hunting, turkey hunting not so much, but you can, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but if I move with this chair with this back, you can hear me moving, and a deer will pick that up in a minute. Turkey probably not. So you want to be able to draw back and then maybe move to another window on your blind without making any noise. Especially for deer. Turkey, I say not quite so much maybe. And now that I put the felt on my rest, I'm going to have to re-sight again. But I think I'm pretty much ready to go. Everything seems to be sitting good, but I'll quickly show you another chair right here. Is a little... This chair here doesn't have a back, so to me it's just a little bit less comfortable, but like I say, if you're a young guy, you could probably handle it. But you can, on this one, it swivels. See that I can turn, if I drew back at this window and I had to swivel over to this window, you can do it pretty much silent, like for deer hunting, it'd be great. You can move from window to window, make no noise. Okay, now I'm going to try shooting through the bigger screen window. It's the one with the plastic lining for deer hunting scent, just to make sure my arrow flies true through that window in case I have to shoot through that window. And it's a little bigger window, probably easier to shoot through, lets in more light when it's open. And I guess when you draw back your bow, if you draw back and then turn in your blind, it's easier to draw and then turn because your arrow's not sticking out in front of you, so you have more room. And I guess if you got your hunting coat on, your broadheads, you're sitting in your chair and you're blind, practice like that, you should be pretty much ready to go. Like I say, the reason we're doing it inside here is because it's like 14 degrees outside and it's kind of bad, so we just thought we'd do it in here, be a little easier. And then make sure you draw your bow back sitting down a couple times so you get used to that. Okay, we're going to give this one here one last try. looks like it flew pretty good. That's pretty nice. I think I'm ready to go. Got my rest quiet, not hitting my arm on my sleeve, and broadheads are flying good. A lot of room in my blind, I'm comfortable. Now I gotta go find a turkey next week.
Alright, now it's time for one of our more exciting segments here on Weekly Outdoor Plus. It's where we get to keep our fans connected with the show. Don't forget, you can send in your pictures to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or link them up to us on Facebook to get in this segment of our show each week as we show you guys what's going on here at SOPA Cellular. This month, they have 2 unlimited talk and text plans. The postpaid plan is a single line plan for $59.99 and a dual line plan for $99.99. You can get the add-on feature for the unlimited data, which is only $29.99 per month, which is a great way to get unlimited talk, text, and data on one of the greater networks in our area. The other plan is a prepaid plan. The single line is only $49.99, and you can choose from 3 different Samsung feature phones they are now offering for 1 penny this month. Unfortunately, this plan does not have the data add-on feature, but it is still a reasonable way to get that unlimited talk and text on the Element Mobile network. So stop on down to SOPA Cellular today and get all the details on these great plans and join the Element Mobile network. First up this week, Adam Zerflew sent in this whitetail buck from Albany, Wisconsin. Then Colton stopped in to shoot a few arrows with Gary down at Bucks and Bulls Archery. And here's James with his Wisconsin buck from last year. You recognize him from working at Bucks and Bulls Archery. And these 2 photos come from my good friend Matt Cadman, who got this buck last year with his rifle and another nice buck with his bow. Put together a picture-perfect Wisconsin whitetail buck scene. And here's Johnny Lane with a nice slab bluegill he pulled off the Wisconsin River last week. We'll be joining him this weekend as we go out with USSA on some youth and disabled war veteran turkey hunts. Look for that to come up in the next couple of episodes. Here's their group now from last year. So stop on down to SOPA Cellular today and check out all their great deals, and stay tuned for more Weekly Outdoor Plus action. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Why go anywhere else when Rookie Sports Pub in Stevens Point has 52 different beers on tap? Known as Portage County's best sports bar for live music and karaoke venue, they have 12 HD TVs, all sports, all the time. Keep up with their Facebook page for all upcoming live music and see who's going to be on the Point Brewery comedy stage next. No joke, they have comedy shows. Also, a local favorite for burgers, wings, and pizza, even free taps and rails on your birthday. Find them on Facebook and catch out the action at Rookie Sports Pub on 3425 Church Street in Stevens Point. As promised, we're going to finish today's show with one more turkey hunt from our good friend Mike Mansell. Today he's out with 2 of his friends in central Wisconsin, where one of them is going to try and harvest their turkey with their bow. The other one tagged along with his shotgun just in case things go wrong or they can't get a good shot.
Set up. It wasn't as bad as the walk as I thought it was going to be. But, I'm just going to sit here. Just hope it comes in, like we said before. Really nothing else. Hold brake line. Hold. he'll come to the top. He should come right up to it, I'll let you know.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.